Hello, Countdown to 4K, and welcome back to week 3 of Countdown programs for this summer. Week 3 is titled Numbers and Using Your Imagination. So we're going to open out with an interactive read aloud. This week we are reading Feast for 10. So go through that story with the same model of open-ended questions, having your child make predictions or pointing out things that are familiar to them. And once you've read through that story once or even twice, we recommend you go back through it and then try some tip-forming numbers. So that would be, as you're reading the story, you can have your child use their fingers to trace those numbers, so that way they can start to learn how they would write them when they start using a pencil. After you do the tip-forming numbers, we recommend that you do some number cards similar to the letter cards that we did last week. So you can use some more of those index cards and ask your child as high as they can count. And then based on how high they can, we recommend making cards of either 1 through 5 or 1 through 10. And something to add on to those cards in addition to the number is maybe putting the number of dots that those numbers represent, so they can start to understand the value a little bit more. Y'all can practice counting together, counting the number of items in your home, anything along those lines. Then we're also looking at position words. So you can use the foam blocks and then have your child make different formations based on what you're saying. So maybe put the red square beside the green triangle, or put the blue square under the red rectangle, and use those position words and get your child familiar with those. We also are breaking out the Play-Doh this week. So one of the options that your child can try doing is making numbers out of the Play-Doh in the similar way that they would write them. But you can also have them roll a number of balls of Play-Doh, just really small, and say, okay, let's do 1 ball of Play-Doh, and they can try it. Let's do 2, and they can make 2 balls of Play-Doh. So that way they can start understanding those values. There's also a very fun finger counting song in there that is for y'all to use. As always, we would love to see the work that y'all are doing in your homes with Countdown this summer, so please feel free to share any videos, pictures that you have on our Facebook groups, or you can share them on our social medias.